The association says that in its investigative findings, it found out that there is a lot of uninspected meat finding its way to butcheries and eateries. Benson Oduor Omeda, the association's president, says lack of proper meat management structures is the main challenge in ensuring safe meat in the country.
If you have more slaughter facilities in a country, more than the inspecting officer, then chances are that some of the meat will not be inspected, simply because we don't have enough staff to do that, that role. And that will give other people an opportunity just to slaughter animals wherever they will be, or in their homes, or in the bushes, and then they transport the meat to the butcheries.
According to Omeda, the president's move to change the management of Kenya Meat Commission to be under the Kenya Defence Forces is good in a bid to safeguard the country from unsafe meat.
We would love all slaughterhouses, or most of them, to be under such independent authorities. Let us remember that in Kenya, meat inspection has been devolved, ownership of slaughterhouses is privatized, and at the same time, we do not have a very comprehensive compensation strategy to ensure that if animals are condemned, then the owner of the animals will actually be compensated.
He says KDF will ensure ailing livestock are not slaughtered and also detect stolen animals, curbing cattle theft, since they have no interest in the business.
Some of the cases that we have in this country take long before they show. They are chronic. For example, a disease like hydatidosis. It may take long, maybe 2 years before it shows, but at the end of the day, it will be very, very disastrous. So there is that fear. We don't have enough meat surveillance officers.
The association further says there is need to have a common livestock permit for easy detection of fake permits, saying that with different counties having different permits, it is difficult for security officers to determine authenticity.
I would advise that all those meat carriers and containers to be licensed for next year should be vetted, because we are in a situation where anybody just wakes up, go and buys a container. After buying a container, he paints it red, and we assume that he's carrying meat. Chances are that some of these vehicles do not carry meat. So the only way we can address this is to vet all those who will be licensed as meat transporters.
The association is now warning Kenyans to be cautious over the meat they consume and stop buying hooked meat. Since the takeover of Kenya Meat Commission by KDF, Kajiado farmers who were owed over 400 million accruing in 5 years have since been paid. Robbie Omondi, K24 Newscut.